Hello, I hate happiness subscribers. I almost said prescribers, but I hope you start prescribing this. Um, I wanted to explore what we did in the month of November. It's all a blur to me right now, so I'm going to take a look back with you. Let's see what happened. Okay, it looks like we began with a post called Doing Something on Purpose this November. I found a great post by Oliver Berkman called 10 Ways to Make Your Time Matter, and I thought I would link that at least to share some really good tips. I announced that we are going to do a little mini course on realizing our potential, which I recorded a couple months ago with Sam and finally have in line now. And I also announced that I was going to try rewriting my life as a NaNoWriMo experiment. So we will have a spoiler alert on what happened with that a little bit later. Another thing that we did was thankless giving versus genuine gratitude, which tells how I got my priorities screwed up regarding gratitude because I was forced into a Thanksgiving meal situation, which I genuinely hated because it involved having my asthma inflamed by sitting in a basement with a bunch of cigars, etc. We also did a thing called heading off politics at family gatherings, which I learned from Braver Angels. And I included this mainly because the animated GIFs that I found in the course were just so adorable for the different kinds of family members and their techniques in engaging in political discourse. So that was a lot of fun taking the course. I wish I'd had more time to follow through on the techniques for actually engaging in conversation, but that's not something that should be done during the holidays. Then we got to realizing our potential, which I was able to share some videos and tools. The first one is the Swarm of Bees, which offers a bunch of optional ways to move toward an objective. There is also the Ikigai, or not the Ikigai, a Venn diagram that helps you focus on questions about what you might like to do, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can get paid for, and see how they intersect and give you some ideas for what you might want to try. There's also a good time journal, which lists your engagement and energy when you perform a variety of tasks, which you can then run through a good time journal application to find out what these things have in common, these areas where you're actually engaged in creating flow, and how to bring more of that into other activities that you do. And then finally, the 12 questions for realizing our potential, which I've brought up here before. It's The Hero's Journey by Joseph Campbell. And just before I started my NaNoWriMo of rewriting my life by what I had intended to do was select a bunch of articles from here and kind of string them together into a book. But Sam suggested, are you going to try the 12 questions? And I accepted the challenge. So I ended up kind of writing more of a memoir based on what brought me from a book on screenwriting through the world's mythologies and eventually to this. So, and received my National Novel Writing Month winner certificate. Ta-da. So an exciting month. Also did a Designing Your Life with Jocelyn midway through. I focused her on some vacation research. And I said that I would come back with some more ideas in December. And we will see what happens next. But December too should be an exciting month. Thank you for following along on this journey.